All right, so Last Action Hero has won in the polls against the other movies that are up there. Casino Royale. What's the other fucking ones? Casino Royale. It was fucking Last Action Hero. Jack Reacher, I remember it was in second place behind Last Action Hero. It was pretty close. And another one was the new Roadhouse movie that came out this year. So Last Action Hero was like 53%, while Jack Reacher was like 38%. It was kind of close, and then Last Action Hero like blew it out of the water, so everyone choose Last Action Hero. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not saying this movie's terrible, I'm not saying this movie's bad, it's just not for me. This is like the third time I try watching this movie, and I still cannot get into this shit at all. And I'm a big fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger in all his movies. You know, the first two Conans, Terminators. I liked Commando. I liked Raw Deal, Red Heat, The Running Man, Predator, Twins, Kindergarten Cop, Jingle All the Way, and many other ones. But shit like this, Total Recall. A lot of people love Total Recall too, and that's another one I couldn't get into. I tried watching that shit many times, and it's just not for me. It's okay. I can say to that, just like this movie is just like okay. It's not good, it's not bad, if it's just okay. True Lies is another one I couldn't get into. That's another one I couldn't get into. I did a review on that like a couple of months ago. I put a review about that on YouTube. But yeah, Last Action Hero, it's supposed to be like an action comedy film, which is directed by John McTiernan, who directed the legendary Predator film. He decided to, years later, why not I make a movie for kids with Arnold Schwarzenegger and make like an action comedy film for children. So he decided to do that because he has like kids or something like that, and he decides why not make it like a movie for children and have like an action thing or I don't know. This is like I think it's PG-13. I think it's PG-13. Is it, or is it rated R? Nah, I could be completely wrong then. Okay, so it is PG-13. It is for kids. 13 and up is for children still. Yeah, he said like, I'm gonna make a movie for kids, and this is what we got. He made a movie for children. And John McTiernan is one of the greatest actors. One of the greatest directors of all time. He created the legendary fucking I just said it, Predator. And also, this movie is co-written by Shane Black, who also worked with John McTiernan on the Predator movie. Shane Black played one of the characters in Predator. He was one of the soldiers. He was, I think it was Joker, I think his name was. It was Joker. So this time, for this movie, he decided he's going to co-write it with John McTiernan. And this came out, and it kind of box office flopped. It kind of bombed. The budget's like $85 million, and they only made like $137 million for box office. So it's kind of a flop. I can understand why. I mean, but a lot of people do love it, and I heard they can make a lot of DVD sales. Yeah, a lot of people love it, but me, it's just I'm in between of bad and good. I'm in between of that for this movie, for my opinion. It's like okay. There's a lot of jokes in here. It's like hit and miss, and the action scenes are like all right, and the way people get killed off in here is just too silly. And I understand, like I said, it's a comedy movie, but I've seen comedy movies that are done better than Last Action Hero. I guarantee it right now. There's better action comedy movies that did better than Last Action Hero. Like all these jokes they put in here is just feel like it felt pretty forced, which that's what they're trying to do, which is to make it look forced on purposely. But to me, it didn't work out well, in my opinion. Walter Hill, when he did Red Heat, he made the jokes work well in that film. That's rated R film, but the action comedy was great. It was solid. He actually knew what he was doing with that film. And he's not really like a guy who make movies for children or anything like that. Definitely not. Most of his movies are rated R. John McTiernan, like I said, I think he was doing it because I think he had like kids, I think. He decided he's going to make a movie for his kid. That's the only reason why I'm thinking of. Like, well, what else? What else? The reason why he'll make a fucking an action comedy movie that has PG-13 for children. Especially a little kid goes inside the movie and fucking works with Jack Slater, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character. So you want me to explain what happened in this movie? I guess want we just talk about it. So beginning of the movie, I guess this fucking bowl cut hair kid. I don't get what these kids with their fucking bowl cut hairs. Like, oh, what is so cool about that style back in the 80s and 90s? It looks so fucking goofy. The kid like a fucking beaver. So this kid is like a big fan of Jack Slater. He's seen all his movies like 1,000 fucking times. He goes to the same fucking movie theater. He always get in there for free or something like that. And he's like great friends with this old geezer guy played by Robert Prosky, which he's in a lot of movies. That guy, I like Robert Prosky. He was in Thief with James Caan. He was the bad guy. He was the main villain. He was also in another movie that came out the same year as this, Mrs. Doubtfire. He played Robert Williams' boss in that film. He's a terrific actor. I really like that guy. But it seems kind of weird seeing like a bowl cut hair kid go inside of a movie theater. He goes in there to watch movies for free, and like he's like good friends with this old fart diaper wearing motherfucker. Well, I mean, I don't think I'll let my kid go inside there with that guy. I feel like this guy may be like a fucking pervert or some shit like that. But anyways, whatever. You know, this is a movie also besides the one he actually is watching. It seems kind of weird. I'm watching a movie and the kid's watching a movie, and maybe Arnold's watching a movie too. So this gets weirder and fucking weirder. It's like some kind of weird like dimensions, like different like dimensions you're going into. You're sucking your hole right into your ass. It's fucking weird. Well, anyways, yeah, this fucking kid and his addiction to movies and all that shit. Then his mom is getting tired of his bullshit, always being late for school. He never shows up to school. He's always ditching school to go see movies. Yeah, he's pulling a fucking hooky and shit. He gets away with it and everything like that. His mom don't even do anything. She only discipline this fucking kid. Anything. She only whip out her belt, start whipping his ass. None of that shit. Fucking white families. Well, I mean, that is pretty cliche to say because there is a lot of white families out there who do, you know, discipline their kids and whip their asses with belts. Still to this day. So. But anyways, yeah. What else happened in this fucking movie? Oh, yeah. So, another stupid part about this movie. This kid watches a lot of action movies, especially Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, my bad. Jack Slater films. He watches a lot of Jack Slater films. Then all of a sudden, he's home by himself. Then all of a sudden, this motherfucker, this robber guy comes in the house, fucking pulls a knife on the kid and pushes him in the bathroom and puts the knife on the fucking the sink. He's like, "All right, go ahead, kid." He turns around, behind him or something like that. Not behind him. So he turns his back. And he tells the kid, "All right, go ahead, fucking stab me, kid. Do it." Doesn't even do anything. He lets the guy rob his house, and the kid goes straight to the police department and tells the police about it. What the fuck is that shit? First off, I thought it was a dream, and I thought Jack Slater's gonna come in the house and kick this guy's ass or something like that. Unless he's gonna wake up in his fucking bed or at school or something. Well, it turns out this kid actually gets fucking robbed. And number two, this kid fucking watches Jack Slater 1,000 fucking times. Shouldn't that teach him how to fight or defend himself? He should have grabbed that knife and stabbed that guy in the fucking back. Go, take that motherfucker. Stab his ass. But no, this kid fucking chicken shits out of it and cries like a little pussy on the fucking ground and gets robbed. And he goes to the fucking police department about it, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, kid. We're investigating." They don't do shit anyways. You should have fucking stabbed a motherfucker, and who fucking cares? You're defending yourself. Self-defense, motherfucker. I'm sorry that I'm taking this movie a little seriously, but it makes no fucking sense. The guy tell you to stab him, you stab him. This guy's trying to fucking rob your house, which he does, because you're a little chicken shit. You don't do anything about it. Like, I don't get these fucking kids that watch these action movies over and over again. Shouldn't that, like, I don't know, teach you something, how to defend yourself, especially some disgusting rat-looking motherfuckers like that guy coming in and robbing your house? Unfucking believable. And the next thing what happens here is that after he gets fucking robbed, the next scene, he goes straight back to the movie theater again. His mom told not to fucking do that again. He goes right back to the movie theater to see this pervert guy who runs the movie theater. You know, his mom told him to go straight right the fuck home. He goes straight to the fucking movie theater. And it's like he just forgets all about what happened to him. Like, that's it. You don't hear anything about that anymore after that. He just goes straight to the movie theater, and this old wrinkled bastard gives him this fucking golden ticket to go straight inside the movie theater. Well, not straight inside the movie. Goes straight inside the movie with Jack Slater, where the scene where fucking shooting all the bad guys and drive-bying and shit. Which, well, we're skipping too far ahead. I missed a couple of scenes. So, I guess, like I said, the old bastard, Robert Prosky's character, Nick, was telling him about the golden ticket. It's like, here's this golden ticket I got from this magician guy from Indiana or something like that. And something about some bullshit, and the kid wasn't even paying attention to what he was saying about the ticket. He doesn't even believe him or anything like that. So he puts his ticket in his pocket, and he goes to the movie theater and watches the movie, eating popcorn. His hands all fucked up and everything like that, and you don't give a fuck. Stupid fucking kid. Like I said, he watched the movie like 1,000 times. He couldn't fucking defend himself and defend his house from this burglar. Are you fucking kidding me? What a little pussy. Fucking fake tough kid. So yeah, he's like sitting and watching the movie, and the movie scene where this is hard. I get confused. Like, I'm watching the movie, I'm watching the kid watch the movie, and the kid's watching the movie. It's fucking, oh god. So the kid was watching the movie, and the scene is about this old guy kidnap, I guess, Arnold's uncle, or his fucking, I don't give a shit. And he was telling him about this other bad guy who said to read a newspaper. He's played by Charles Dance. He's like I think a hitman that works for him or some shit like that. And all that shit happens, and he sends his old diaper uncle back to Jack Slater's house, and the cops show up to the house. Jack Slater gets back home from grabbing groceries, and Arnold's trying to figure out why the fuck these cops are here, and he's about to kick the door down, but he unlocks the door, goes inside, talks to the old grandpa motherfucker, and figure out what happened. And the old grandpa motherfucker was like, he dies saying, "I'm gonna go now, dead." He just like bleh, like that. He said, "I'm gonna go now, bleh." What kind of fucking... Who writes this shit? Oh, yeah, Shane Black wrote it, so it makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, so he dies, and then fucking... Jack Slater takes off this note that says Slater on there, his name on there, and he's reading the numbers going down. 5, 4, 3, 2... Get the fuck out, motherfucker! There's a bomb in the house! So he runs out of there, he's like, "It's a bomb!" The whole house blows out, and brrr. So that happened. And somehow the cops die, which that makes no fucking sense. They just fucking die from getting blown away from a house explosion. They're even inside a house. How the fuck did they die, but Jack Slater's still alive? It makes no fucking sense. I understand this is just a movie, but it has to have some kind of fucking sense into what's going on here. Fucking Jack Slater survives from an explosion. He wasn't even inside the house either. Somehow the cops just die. What the fuck? Arnold's character ran out of the house just in time before the explosion happened. The two cops were already outside already, but the explosion blew them away, but somehow they die, but Arnold's like, okay. I understand this not supposed to take it seriously, but I can't fuck with this shit. It's just aggravating me. Like, come on now with this. So the next thing you know, fucking this whole drive-by shooting going on. Arnold gets in his car and has a drive-by shooting on with these fucking goons. And he has like no problem with them. I mean, he keeps saying all these fucking goofy catchphrases and shit. And I find none of these to be funny. Then all of a sudden, the kid's golden ticket was going off. It was like glowing and shit. Then all of a sudden, a dynamite goes right through the out of the movie and right into the theater. And the bomb blows up and blows a kid into the movie. Which the kid thought he died. He thought he went to heaven. But it turns out he's in Jack Slater's backseat of a car. So now he's in the backseat of the car with Arnold. There's all this crazy shit going on. All this fucking... A guy with a minigun on a fucking... like an ice cream truck or something like that. And one of the guys get killed with an ice cream cone in his head. I'm like, what the fuck? Fucking Shane Black. None of this shit's fucking funny. Why do so many people love this movie so much? I don't get it. I don't get why people love this shit so much. I don't get what's so funny about this shit. Before I continue, the kid's mom, I had to put two to two together because I was on Google, I was searching around, and I clicked on her name. And I saw in the people, not people, I think it's somehow also searched for or something like that, and had the actor who played Cowboy from the Warriors. So I had to put two and two together, and I had to look at her face. I was like, wait a minute, isn't that the same lady who was like a cop in the Warriors who arrested Ajax for sexual assault on the park bench? I was like, oh shit, that is her. It says right there, it says police for, but yeah, that's her. She plays the mom in here. I was like, oh fuck, I just realized it till now. That's fucking hilarious. She plays the mom in this movie. Alright, that's some good information right there. I'm a big fan of the Warriors movie, so that's why I had to mention that. Big fan of that film. So the whole situation, the whole shootout was going on, and the kid finally realized, I'm actually in a movie. Wow. All this gun shooting, all this gun pointing, all this movie's set, we're actually filming a movie. That I can't believe it. That guy was right. This ticket actually does something. So, yeah. It's so fucking dumb. It's just so fucking dumb. Fucking in the boxes it says Acme on there, like Looney Tunes and shit. Oh my god, that's fucking bullshit. Yeah, so yeah, he finally realized that he's in a movie, and next thing you know, after the whole chase scene, they go back to the police department and all this more fucking shit. It makes no... I mean, like I said, it's supposed to not make no sense, but I just can't fuck with this shit. It's too over-exaggerated. Fucking... the kid and Arnold walk inside the police department. All these fucking weird people dressed in weird outfits and shit coming out of the police department. The police department is like built like a fucking a hotel place or something like that, or a fucking a dance club for people to dance in. And people are like walking out in all these weird ass clothes. Oh yeah, and T-1000 makes an appearance. Robert Passion makes an appearance, and it's like, whoa, you see him? Wow! I saw Robert Patrick just came out in his T-1000 outfit. Wow! Do you see that, Jack? Wow! That kid's like annoying as shit. He's fucking annoying. He always keep like fucking pointing out everything. Like, dude, we get it. You're in a fucking movie. And he keeps like trying to prove a point like the whole fucking time throughout the whole movie. And he finally made fucking Jack realize he's in a movie. It's like he won't shut the fuck up about it. Yeah, like all this weird shit in the police department, all these weird people dressed in weird outfits, everything like very like stupid as hell. And fucking they had like a cartoon detective cat in there, fucking sexually harassing, sexually assaulting a woman. I'm like, none of this shit's fucking funny. And like fucking Jack's boss like shouting like a fucking maniac about it. Jack! Fucking his door blows up, his glass door just blows up. Like, yeah, after that whole scene of the kid and Arnold and the police, his boss, the captain, were having this conversation about all this other shit. Next thing you know, they was leaving the fucking the garage parking lot, and they go to the Blockbuster. They go to Blockbuster, and this fucking even the cashier lady is just like wearing a fucking dress like she's going to a fucking dance club or something like that. And fucking the boys tell, oh, where's the Arnold Schwarzenegger fucking selection at? So what are you talking about? Well, where's the action selection at? Oh, go over there. And it turns out Stallone was in Terminator 2 Judgment Day. You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Honestly, I would actually love to see a Stallone version. I mean, there is one. There's like an AI version of that online for like I think like a minute, where the scene where he goes in the remember the beginning of Terminator 2 where he goes inside the fucking the bar and fights those bikers. They made like an AI version of that and makes Stallone the Terminator instead of Arnold. It actually was pretty cool. I actually liked that. Then after that, fucking, they left the movie theater, and once again, the kids try to prove a point about these people are supermodels walking through the street. There's no actual real people walking through. I mean, it's better than seeing big, giant, fat blobs walking through the streets. Better than that, kid. Like, kids like trying so hard to prove a point to a movie character. Well, like I said, he does later on, but still, it's like he's annoying. He keeps breaking up back and forth about it. He won't shut the fuck up. He keeps saying the same shit over and over again to him, trying to prove a point. And then later on, he goes to the bad guy's house, and because he told him to go to that house where they who killed his fucking his second cousin. Yeah, not his uncle, his second cousin. So they go there, and fucking what's his name? Professor Tanaka opens the door, and he tells him that he's going to go get Benedict. Benedict opens the door, and he's played by Charles Dance. Like I said, he gets that different type of eyeballs in his eye. One is like a smiley face, one's like a red eye, one's like a dinosaur eye or something like that. I don't mind Benedict. I don't mind him as a villain character, but Jack Slater tried to get information on him, but it didn't work, so they decided to leave the place, and they go back home. And once again, kid's trying to prove a point that he doesn't have a daughter or a wife or whatever the hell it is. It turns out someone's actually there. It's his fucking daughter, played by Bridget Nielsen, a.k.a. Veronica Vaughn. That Veronica Vaughn, one peaky ace. And she kisses him on the lips, which I don't know. I don't know if I say that's pedophile shit, or I don't know what to say to that. But yeah, she kisses him on the lips, and they go inside. You know what? Let's just cut to the chase. I don't want to keep going on explaining every scene in the movie. Okay, so let's explain the major parts. Okay, so then there's another scene where fucking there was like a funeral. Arnold shows up, and he had to get this bomb off this body, and all this over top stupid shenanigans happening. Fucking I think he like actually pulls his pants down or some shit like that. Remembered? God, it's like this. Everything got to be over exaggerated with these fucking jokes. Everything's just fucking too stupid. Then, like, all of a sudden, I think Benedict escapes out of the movie, and he's in real life now. And now he is going to look for the actual actor who plays Jack Slater, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So they go to the Oscars, and he goes looking for him, trying to kill him, and all this other shit. Arnold and the kid go look for him. Well, I mean, not Arnold. Jack Slater goes looking who's trying to kill kill the actor who's played him. So now they go look for him at the Oscars. God, this movie is just so fucking dumb, man. Like, I don't know what to say besides saying this shit's fucking dumb. I just don't like this fucking movie. I mean, like, I have no problem if you're a big fan of Last Action Hero. I have no problem with it. If you love the movie, that's fine. To me, I can't get into this shit. Everything's just fucking stupid. Like I said, I've seen better action comedies that done better than Last Action Hero. Yeah, after that, all that happens, Benedict, and then all of a sudden the other guy's there again from the hash slinging slasher shows up again, and now he got a different kid now, the fucking bowl cut hair kid. Then all of a sudden, fucking the Grim Reaper shows up. Ian McKellen shows up as the Grim Reaper. I'm like, oh my god, what's next? What's next? Godzilla's gonna show up and burn the whole fucking city down? You fucking kidding me with all this? Oh my god. Oh yeah, don't forget the scene where the captain, Arnold's, well, not Arnold. Jack Slater's boss, fucking smoke come out of his fucking ears and shit like a cartoon character. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, there's a cartoon cat. So why not? Why not have fumes come out of his fucking ears? Yeah. It's not for me. This movie's not for me. I'm sorry. I can't enjoy this movie, but I just can't. Because everything's just too fucking stupid. And I understand I'm supposed to get it, but I just don't want to get it. I don't want to. This movie's not for me. I've seen better Arnold Schwarzenegger movies are better than this. It's funny. Jingle All the Way, Twins, Kindergarten Cop. Those movies are actually funny. This is just way too over-exaggerated with the comedy and way too over-exaggerated with the action scenes. I get what they're trying to do, but it just doesn't fall the right way it's supposed to. It's supposed to fall in the right shape. Well, the thing is, it doesn't fall in the right shape. It's like putting a square on a star. That does not work. You're doing it all wrong. You got to put it where the right spot of the shape you're supposed to put it. And it failed. It won't work. It won't fit. It's like putting it's like putting two coochies together, and all they do is just smudge against each other. You gotta get a dick inside a vagina. You get what I'm trying to say here? But I'm kind of curious, like, what if What if they actually took Last Action Hero seriously? Imagine if they actually made a serious script on Last Action Hero. They actually made a serious movie out of this. I think it would have been successful. I think it would have made a lot more money than what they came up with. Fucking action comedy for fucking kids. It's like, yeah, it definitely went somewhere. Yeah, it definitely went somewhere with that. Ha ha ha! It's really funny. I also like those scenes where those trailers. I mean, it wasn't really trailers. The kid was like daydreaming in school about Lawrence Arabia or something like that, and he was thinking of Arnold as the guy around that timeline, and he was smoking cigars, shooting guns and shit in there. To be or not to be? Not to be. Now, I think that would have been a really good movie if they actually made that shit. But somehow they never did that for some reason, and I don't understand it. They came up with like a great idea for Arnold to be in, but somehow they didn't do it. Instead, we got this instead. But like I said, a lot of people love this movie. I have no problem with it. Like I said, I like Jack Slater. I like Benedict. Like those are like the only characters I like in this whole entire movie. I didn't mind the mom either. Well, that's really about it. Oh yeah, also Robert Prosky. I love Robert Prosky. I like him too. I love the music soundtrack. I like Bridget Nielsen here. I'm trying to think of other things I like about this movie. I like a couple of catchphrases he said, like the one about don't ever quit your day job and shoots the guy in the face. I like that part. Like I said, there's like a couple of things I like about this movie, but everything else, the action scenes are way too over exaggerated. So is the jokes. The kid wants to shut the fuck up about, oh, we're in a movie. This is a movie. He wants to shut the fuck up about it. Oh, I got to see this part of the movie. This kid was just so obnoxiously annoying. I'd rather deal with John Connor than deal with that fucking kid. At least John Connor is tolerable. This kid, like, he won't shut up. I wanted to just fucking grab a razor and just shave that fucking bowl cut hair off his fucking head. Then he will shut up. I'm so mad about that part where he didn't defend himself against that robber that came in his he's He didn't do anything. He's staying like a chicken shit, pee his fucking pants. Fucking watch all that action movies for like 1,000 times, but somehow you can't defend yourself. Fuck out of here with that.